today's luxury webinar. Thank you everybody for joining us. I'm going to let our two hosts that are on at the moment introduce themselves. So Jade, tell us who you are, where you're from and your prize today, please. And Jade's frozen.
I will start then. Hi, I'm Irina from Banyan Tree Dubai, and our price is £25.
Super, thank you very much, Irina. So Jade is from Playa Hotels and Resorts. You can see her, she's frozen on the screen. She was complaining earlier because she's in Belfast, I think, at the moment, and she was complaining that it's very, very cold, so she's frozen now. So she'll join us back in a moment. Jade's price today is £50, $60 or €50, depending on where in the world you are. So first of all is Irina. She's going to take us off to Dubai, to her gorgeous Banyan Tree Dubai. So Irina, it's over to you.
Thank you. Let me start with the video. Okay, let me now take you to Banyan Tree Dubai. It's good weather now in Dubai. It's again shiny, like there was no rain. So we are a newly opened hotel located on Blue Water Island. Let me first tell you about the location. The island is...
Irina, sorry, can I interrupt you? We can still see your video. Can you swap to your slides?
Oh.
You need to stop sharing and start again and share again because we're on the video.
Fine, thank you.
No problem. Sorry to interrupt.
No, thank you for telling me that. I'm really sorry. Let me share it again. Ta-da. Is it presentation now?
Oh, good.
Oh, perfect. Thanks so much. So let me, so I stopped on the location. Let me tell you about the location. We are on Blue Water Island. This is an island within the walking distance from the JBR area. As you can see on the picture here, the JBR is right behind us, and here's the island. There's only one property on the island, Banyan Tree Dubai. We also have residential buildings over here. They don't belong to the hotel. And there are also a lot of attractions on the island, such as restaurants, bars, coffee shops. There is a the biggest wheel here, Dubai Island, which is at the moment not operating, but you can take a very nice pictures with that. And then there is also a Madame Tussauds museum, the kids playground, bowling center, a lot of beauty salons, and everything is within the walking distance from the JBR. It's connected by the bridge. It will take you only 10 to 15 minutes to walk from the island to the JBR, where you can find even more shopping centers, more restaurants, and the bars. So we're not disconnected from the mainland. It's actually very easy to access the island from the Sheikh Zayed Road. It will take you only 30 minutes to reach from Dubai airport to the island. There is no traffic to reach to the hotel. And this is very important, as you don't want to waste any single minute of your holiday whenever you're in Dubai already. So as you can see, here is the airport, here is a little island, and if you want to go to downtown, for example, which is here, it will take you another like 25 minutes. If you want to go to the Palm, it's also around 15 to 20 minutes. So everything is very close. And as I mentioned, unlike some other Dubai areas like JBR or Palm, for example, there is no traffic on Blue Water Island, and this is a really walkable destination. And so you can like forget even about the taxi and easily walk to the JBR and Dubai Marina. So as I mentioned, here's only one property, Banyan Tree Dubai, and very soon we are planning to open the second property here is the Delano over here, which is going to be our lifestyle resort. So stay tuned. I hope I will come back to with more information very soon. But now coming back to Banyan Tree. The key selling point of the resort is the open beaches right here. It's 500 meters. It only belongs to the hotel. It's absolutely private. And there are no constructions around, no other buildings around. So everything is absolutely natural with natural waves. Unlike some other Dubai areas where you don't have waves at all. So Banyan Tree is really focused on the wellness and the well-being. We are trying to combine here all elements of well-being, how people eat, how people sleep, if they exercise, how they connect with the nature, with the people around, and with themselves. And we are trying to create this little sanctuary on the island where the guest can really relax, can relax, forget all the problems, and just to have the time of for themselves, where they can really reconnect with themselves. And Banyan Tree is trying to combine a lot of elements from the Asian hospitality, and we are trying to prepare for each guest arrival and to curate very special moments for them, to have little gifts upon arrival, which will give them some memories later on once they're back home. Here we have 178 rooms and one villa, which is our new product, which is open over here with the private entrance from the boulevard. And all the majority of the rooms have at least a partial sea view. And if your guest is very likely to book direct sea view, that's the view what they get. It's unobstructed sea view. As I mentioned, no the buildings around and no construction around the hotel. So this is our standard room. All the rooms have very eco-friendly approach and very organic feel. As you can see, it's a lot of natural colors, a lot of wooden elements, and floor-to-ceiling windows, and all the rooms are with the balconies that give you even more reconnection with the nature and with the Arabian Gulf. We have quite spacious rooms of 64 square meters. However, half of this room is taken by the bathrooms. These are the bathrooms in all our standard rooms. They're absolutely amazing, especially if you're on the honeymoon, and especially if you book a room with a sea view. So let's come back to the bedroom. So here we can accommodate 2 adults and 1 child below 6 years old that can be accommodated here on the sofa. This sofa we convert into a very comfortable bed. And then we can also place here a baby cot. So there is a very limited maximum occupancy. So it's only for 2 adults, 1 child below 6 years old, and 1 child infant. We cannot place an extra bed in these room types, unfortunately. So in this configuration, we have 3 room types. They are categorized by the view. So if you book a Bliss guest room, this is our leading category. These are the rooms that are facing the boulevard of the island. Then if you book a Bliss resort view guest room, then your guest will get a resort view. They are facing the facilities of the resort and might have a partial sea view like on the picture here. And if you book a Serenity Ocean View room, then it means that your guest will get a direct view of the sea, like on the picture here. But everything else will be exactly the same in the room. The difference will be only in the view. So if you want to accommodate a bigger family, then I would recommend to book a suite. In Harmony Ocean View Master Suite, we can place 1 extra bed. We can place also a baby cot. So here we can accommodate a full family of 2 adults and 2 kids. So 1 child will be sleeping on the extra bed. The second child, if he's below 12 years old, can be accommodated here on the sofa, or if it's an infant, in the baby cot. As well, our suites as well have the balconies, and all our suites have a direct view of the sea. And then we are also given some benefits for the suites. If you book any suite for 5 nights or more, then your guest will get one-way complimentary airport transfer, only Dubai Airport, any terminal, but not Abu Dhabi or Sharjah Airport. Or if they're changing the hotels within the Emirate of Dubai, we can arrange the pickup from other hotel or drop off to other hotel. Then another benefit is the complimentary breakfast in the rooms. So they will have an option either to go to the restaurant to have breakfast or to have it in the comfort of the room. It's absolutely complimentary, and they can take it anytime and as many times as they want during their stay. And we are also given the complimentary sunset drink in our lobby lounge, also on a daily basis. And this is one of my favorite suites. Is this the presidential 2-bedroom suite? We have also the same in 3-bedroom configuration. They have the best view over the ocean. Look at these terraces. Each terrace has a private jacuzzi, private cabana over here. The room is very spacious with 220 square meters if we're talking about the 2-bedroom, and 270 if we're talking about 3-bedroom. These rooms come with the butler service and the complimentary cabana by the pool or by the beach. The same goes to the Royal Suite. They also have stunning views over the ocean, overlooking the ocean, and the same benefits as a butler service and complimentary cabana by the beach. And also we're given the complimentary breakfast in the room. So these are the facilities of the resort. We have 3 outdoor swimming pools. We have a beautiful beach. As I mentioned, our new product is the Banyan Tree Villa that has up to 10 guest rooms. So the standard configuration is 4 bedrooms with the possibility to connect with the building and add another 6. The villa has private entrance from the boulevard. It has a private beach and a private pool area with a private gym as well. And inside, as I mentioned, 4 bedrooms. This is the master bedroom on the ground floor, and upstairs another 3 bedrooms. Plus, we have an elevator inside that will take you 1 level up in case you need a bigger space, so we can add another 6 bedrooms. It has a fully equipped kitchen and the cinema room. Villa as well comes with a butler service with a complimentary breakfast inside the villa. All other amenities can be customized based on the customer client guest needs. We are offering 5 dining experiences. Our signature lobby lounge is the Japanese tea house Tocha that has a beautiful terrace. It's absolutely amazing during the sunset. This is what I usually recommend to all our guests, to have a drink here during the sunset. It's one of the best in Dubai. The second restaurant is the Alize. This is our Mediterranean restaurant. This is the place where the guest can have breakfast. We are serving a la carte breakfast. It has a small section in the buffet style, mainly for starters and the cold cuts. All the main courses all the main dishes has to be ordered a la carte, and this really goes in line with our relaxation policy. So the guests don't need to bother about anything else. They just come for breakfast, order the coffee, relax. They don't have to queue on the buffet line. They don't have to rush, and just enjoy the views of the pool and the sea. This restaurant also works for lunch and dinner. It's a la carte as well, and this is, as I mentioned, Mediterranean cuisine here. Then another beautiful restaurant is the Timandak by Alvin Lung. This is a 3-star Michelin chef, and we are offering here Chinese cuisine. And this is not classical Chinese cuisine. It has a little bit of Middle Eastern flavor. He's trying to combine the elements of both cuisines and offer some unique experience here. This is only dinner experience. And another restaurant is the Takahisa. This is our authentic Japanese cuisine restaurant. Everything here is from Japan, the chef, even the owner, and all the ingredients they're bringing from Japan 3 times per week. And of course, for those who doesn't want to leave the pool and beach during the day, they can have their lunch and Alize pool and beach also with Mediterranean cuisine. So what we are offering in terms of the facilities, these are 3 outdoor swimming pools. The in front of you in this picture is the swimming pool for adults. We also have a separate swimming pool for kids, as well as the kids club. Kids club is complimentary for all the kids from 3 to 12 years old. If the child is less than 3 years old, he can be accompanied by parents. We also, of course, have a beautiful beach, as I mentioned, with no construction around. It's absolutely open, no other buildings, so you have a natural waves. And this is 500 meters long and fully private, only for the guests of the resort. And of course, Banyan Tree hotels are really famous with their Banyan Tree spa concept. And that's what we are famous for. And then we are offering a lot of wellness activities complimentary for all our guests. This is an example of March calendar. We have the same for April, so we are doing it on a monthly basis. So you can see what the guests can get complimentary. This is a stretching session, yoga session. We are doing some matcha workshops, meditation, sound healing. Now we added in April bicycle rides. As a part of our well-being and wellness programs, we are trying to create some activities for the guests for the rejuvenation and relaxation. And majority of these activities are complimentary. And of course, guests can buy some things for them to remember the hotel and the holidays. So let me remind you about the offers that we have at the moment. First of all, the special suite offers as a complimentary one-way airport transfer, complimentary breakfast in the room. And now for everyone, if you book by April 30, we have a very nice stay discounts. It can be up to 60% of it, depends on the period. We are also given the complimentary meal plan upgrade to half board. So if you book breakfast, dinners on us. And we are including both restaurants, Alizé and the Dimandak. The Kahisa is not included in the half-board experience. All our guests can bring the kids free of charge. It's until 12 years old. We are not charging for the meal plan, and we are not charging for the extra beds. Of course, we need to consider that not all the rooms can be can fit an extra bed, only the suites. And our new addition, a new offer is the kids summer all-inclusive. So regardless of the meal plan of the parents, kids can eat throughout the day, free of charge, unlimited food and beverages in all the restaurants except the Takahisa. So here are my contact details. In case you have any questions, feel free to WhatsApp me or send me an email. And whenever you are in Dubai, I really encourage you to come and see the resort. It's even better than the pictures. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you very much, Irina. We have got a couple of questions. We'll do those at the end, so don't answer them in the meantime. Everybody needs to listen very carefully as well to the presentations, because you get a prize draw entry, and we have got a bit of a quiz towards the end, so you can get extra entries into the prize draw. So I'm now going to hand over from Dubai. We're heading across to the Caribbean. Jade's back in the room. Jade, introduce yourself, and the stage is yours.
Thank you. I'm back. The connection issue's gone. Hello, everyone. My name is Jade, and I look after Playa hotels and resorts in the UK and Ireland. I'm currently in Northern Ireland at the moment. It's really cold here. And I'm going to be talking to you today about Hyatt Ziva in Cap Cana. To get my screen shared.
Did you tick your box again? Sound.
I did. I think I'm an expert now. I ticked the box. So we will put my contact details in the follow-up, and I'm aware that we've probably got lots of US and Canadian agents on with us as well. So hello to you and thank you for joining. I know it's your morning over there, but just wanted to share your sales team with you. Again, we will put this in the follow-up email so that you know who to contact. And here's just the Canadian sales team as well. We also have representatives in France and Germany, and we're going to have one in Spain soon as well. So we're very well covered. Wherever you are, you've usually got one of us that you can contact and that's looking after your region. So just a quick overview in terms of where Playa hotels and resorts are located. So we're located in Mexico, the Dominican Republic and Jamaica. And every single one of our brands are all inclusive. So we've got 8 of them. They're all very, very different. So our kind of tagline is that it's all inclusive, but not all the same. And that's because we're offering 4-star, 4.5 and 5-star properties with completely different concepts. As much as I would love to talk about all of them today, we haven't got enough time. So we're going to focus on Hyatt Ziva today. But no matter which brand you do choose under the Playa collection, what you're offered in terms of the service is consistent. So whether you're staying in a Hilton or a Jewel or one of the Hyatts, the 4 stars or the 5 stars, what you get is exactly the same. So most importantly, all inclusive means all inclusive. So guests should be able to eat and drink what they want, right, at an all inclusive. So you can do that with Playa. We offer really high-end unlimited gourmet a la carte dining. So we have the one buffet restaurant with a minimum of 4 a la cartes in our resorts. You can eat in them as many times as you like. There are no dining reservations. We try to make that really, really easy for customers. Endless drinks, including top shelf spirits. So even in our 4-star resorts and brands, we're still offering some of those higher end top shelf spirits on the all-inclusive as well. So looking at Hyatt Ziva today, so hopefully some of you have heard of this brand, and if you haven't, this is definitely going to inspire you to take a look at this after the presentation. So Hyatt Ziva is our luxury 5-star family-friendly all ages brand in the collection. So this is really good for multi-generational families, big groups, friends and couples that are just seeking that quality time to reconnect and make memories. They're really sophisticated resorts, and the entertainment that follows with that is sophisticated. The resorts are quite quiet, so if you're looking to relax and just really enjoy that connection with family and friends, it really is the perfect place to do that. They're all located on the most amazing beachfronts, and if you've got foodies, the Hyatt Ziva resorts tick every box for that. The food at these resorts is insanely good. Our amazing kids and teens clubs as well. So we're going to be talking about Hyatt Ziva Cap Cana today, but I've left this image in there because the sister brand to Ziva is Hyatt Zilara, and that is our adult-only concept. And in Cap Cana in the Dominican Republic, we have a Ziva right next door to a Zilara. So I just wanted to point that out. We don't have enough time to cover Zilara today, but particularly with this resort, it's important because on the family side here, if you're 18 or older, you can actually go over to Zilara and use all of the facilities. So this is really good for weddings and big groups, where you've got kind of people that want to split themselves between different accommodations. So you can have people that are staying on the adult side and people that are staying on the family side. Now, if you book your guests into Hyatt Zilara, they automatically get access over to Ziva, of course, because they're an adult. And we're very, very strict with that. Adult only should mean adult only, and therefore 18 is a very strict enforced policy with all of our adult only properties under the Playa brand. So you will never find anybody under the age of 18 in our true adult only resorts. So just having a look at Dominican Republic in general, we've got 6 properties in this destination, and Hyatt Ziva and Zilara are 2 of those in the Cap Cana area, about 15 minutes from Punta Cana. And just to put that on a map to make it a little bit easier, the airport's here. And you're literally just coming down 15 minutes to get to that Cap Cana area. So it's super easy. We're going to start with this short video.
Introducing the Caribbean's newest luxury resort. An all-suite, all-inclusive experience like no other. From the legendary mines of Hyatt, this changes everything. Nestled on the eastern shores of the Dominican Republic, rising up from the ultra-private, ultra-exclusive Cap Cana region, all-inclusive is reborn. All-inclusive has a name. Hyatt Zilara and Hyatt Ziva. One dimension of adults only, private, exclusive, intimate. One dimension of all ages, family, fleeting moments, fun. Minutes away from the airport with 750 awe-inspiring ocean view suites. Endless sugar sand beaches with mystic seduction, beckoning the brilliant blues of the Caribbean Ocean. 14 bars, clubs and lounges. Chefs from around the world perform their craft at 12 unique culinary venues. The Caribbean's first ever Orient Express dining experience on board an authentic rail car. Kinepolis, the region's largest water park, sits just steps away from Ocean's Edge. The 23,000 square foot cenote spa that melts the senses. Another 14,000 square foot fitness center with personal trainers to challenge the norm of an all-inclusive resort. This is what you've been waiting for. This is that moment. This is Hyatt Solara and Hyatt Ziva, Cap Cana.
Such a theatrical video. I love that one. We don't normally have ones like that, but it's fantastic to introduce you to the resort and just get an idea of what it's all about. So a couple of things to point out with this property. You'll notice that it's built in this U shape, and Cap Cana as an area is quite a new and upcoming destination within the Dominican Republic. I think previously we wouldn't have necessarily associated luxury with Dominican Republic, but Cap Cana is really changing the way that we can offer a luxury experience in this destination. So for those that are not familiar with it, Cap Cana is a private, gated, exclusive community. So it gives peace of mind, especially for families, because you are in this private estate and gated community. A lot of the luxury hotels are within this gate. So it's just a good KSP for this property. And also when we purchased the land and built this hotel exactly how we wanted it, most of the time we purchase, a secondhand hotel, we'll close it and do some renovations, but we actually built this from the ground up and designed it exactly how we wanted. And we wanted all 375 rooms to have a view of the ocean. So that's exactly what you get with every single room category at this resort as well, which is fantastic. So we'll make our way through some of these key points. It's actually better on this slide. So the location of this hotel, like I said, in that private gated community of Cap Cana, and the beachfront that it sits on, Juanillo Beach, is that really stunning white powdery sand Caribbean beach. 15 minutes from the airport. So again, if you've got young children or you're not particularly wanting that long transfer, especially if you're flying over from Europe, it's a really short transfer. Again, you get the two hotels in one, as I mentioned in the beginning, as long as you're 18 or older. And we've got an amazing water park as well. So that is exclusively only for hotel guests. Some all-inclusive properties will allow other people to come into the property for a day pass, but we don't do that. The water park is purely for the use of the hotel guests only. So looking at the leading room type, every single one of our rooms at this property is a suite, and they're absolutely so spacious. They're modern, they've got the latest technology, and they're really, really bright and contemporary as well. So this is what the leading room type looks like, our leading junior suite. They will come in a king option or a double bed configuration plus a sofa bed. So if you do that option with the double and a sofa bed, it can take 2 adults and 3 children as long as they're under the age of 12. So that's really good for larger families. Obviously, every room does have somewhat a view of the ocean, but an actual ocean view junior suite category just positions you more at the front of that U shape to get a fuller ocean view. We also have swim up rooms. Children do need to be over the age of 12 to be in these room categories, but they're fantastic because you swim out into the swim out pool, and then you can step out beyond that into the other areas of the resort. So you can actually go somewhere from the swim up rooms as well. We also have master suites, so all of the rooms come with showers. And if you've got families with young children that particularly want a bath option, that only comes in our master suites as well. But for this particular one, we do have that jacuzzi tub out on the balcony as well. And the areas are absolutely huge with the living space and the separate room. Our rooms that can interconnect are on screen. So our Ocean View Junior Suites, our Club Ocean View and our 1-bedroom Ocean View Master Suites can interconnect. Although we can't guarantee it, if you wanted to email the hotel 2 weeks before your guests arrive to try and get them to do that, they will try their best to do it for you without any fees. But if you have a customer where it's a complete deal breaker and they say, no, you know, we're traveling as a family with children and we must be together, a fee can be paid, which is $30 per room per night. Obviously, with the 2 rooms connecting, it would be $60. So just to point that out, if anybody needed to absolutely guarantee interconnecting rooms. So some of the room categories also at the resort are our club level rooms. So I know a lot of the all-inclusives are offering this. So just to point out some of the highlights that you get in our club level rooms, you do get private check-in and check-out and an exclusive club area part of the resort. So as soon as you arrive, you're taken and whisked straight to the club level room. You're greeted with a welcome drink, and it's a really stressful and, you know, nice experience as soon as you've arrived to the resort. There's a different bar for club level guests. So although on the all-inclusive, everybody gets access to those high-end liquors as part of the all-inclusive that we learned, there are different options in the club level bar. So there's basically just more options in that area. The only restaurant that's open for breakfast is our buffet, but if you're in a club level room, you do get access to some of our a la carte restaurants for breakfast and lunch. So it just opens up an a la carte experience for breakfast and lunch in those club level rooms as well. And guests also have their own club level pool and private area on the beach. So anybody that's celebrating something special, such as a honeymoon, or they just want to have that VIP experience, then we do recommend a club level room. Some of our room categories also come with butlers, so they're listed there. The Club Ocean View, all of our Ocean View suites, and the Club 1-bedroom master swim up suite, and the Presidential Suite. Obviously, that's the highest room category in the resort. But what I really, really love, and this is for all of Playa, you actually can hire a butler just for the day. So a lot of the times people are trying to book a butler room if they're on their honeymoon or celebrating something special, but they might not have the budget to book that butler room category for 14 nights. So you can actually just hire a butler for a day or two just to experience what that's like. So guests can do that when they arrive. They just go to the concierge desk. It starts from about, I think it's about $120 a day to have a butler. So it's a really good experience to do if you just wanted to have that for a day or two in your stay. So moving on to our restaurants, so Tempest is our Asian cuisine, and this is such a wonderful restaurant. All of the restaurants here really have that authentic decor, and all of our chefs are actually from these destinations. So you can imagine the food is so authentic and so wonderful as well, which we really, really love. Noodle and thread is our Italian cuisine, and what I particularly love about this one is as soon as you arrive, you're presented with, I can never pronounce this, charcuterie board. So while you're waiting and while you're looking at the menu, you get this to kind of snack on while you're deciding what you'd like for your evening meal, which is really nice. Chinola is our beachside restaurant. So this is kind of our healthy restaurant. So if you want to eat something that's a little lighter, a little healthier, you can get a fresh juice and things like that, then this is the place to go. Our Navigator Grill, and this is our Caribbean restaurant. So you're going to get a lot of fish here, those Caribbean flavours. It's a really wonderful restaurant. You get such a wonderful sea breeze from this part of the resort as well, dining here. And El Mercado literally translates to the market from Spanish to English, and this is our buffet. So it's open for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and it's been designed like literally a market. So as you're walking through, you've got an Italian section here with a pizzeria, and then you've got like the fish counter, you've then got like, you know, all these different sections. So there's something different all of the time. So this particularly works well with families. They do change it up every day as well. So they're not going to be the same things every day in the buffet. So it's a really wonderful place, especially when you're in a big group and people like to eat different things. There are about 7 different stations throughout this market for people to choose from. And Pronto's, this is just somewhere to go for a quick bite to eat or a snack or a drink. It's just by the pool, so you can get snacks all throughout the day as well. We'll play another short video. that just showed you there just some of the dining and how gorgeous that food is. It really is. Whenever I go here, I'm just in heaven with the amount of food options and how good it tastes. So just looking at Canapolis then, this is our water park that's in the heart of the resort, and it's such a great place. We've got the lazy river, we've got the water slides and lots of areas just to sit around. There's a lot of shaded space as well. So all of the loungers, obviously a lot of families with young children will be in this area. So we have factored in the fact that a lot of these sun loungers need to be under shade, which they are. And we also have 2 food trucks inside our water park. So rather than having to get dried and dressed and walking back through the resort to get to the buffet, we've brought the food to the water park. So you can literally stay and play here all day long and eat and drink and not have to move until you need to go and get ready for dinner. And then on to our kids and teens clubs. So we cater very well for children. So the picture that you see on the left and the top right is our kids club, and you have to be aged 4 to 12 to go into our kids club. And the entertainment program for them is just fantastic. I mean, they'll do movies, they'll do camping in this little space with the tree houses. They'll go exploring on the beach to find shells and learn about nature. And there's so much for the children to do, which is wonderful. We've also got our teen zone, which you can see bottom right, and it's ages 13 to 17. They've got all the latest tech, and we've got VR stuff in there with Formula One racing and driving. So the teens would absolutely love this space as well. And we have lots of videos of this one. Just going to go back to the kids club a second. This literally is one of my favorite resorts in the collection. It's just, it looks wonderful. The location is amazing. The food is amazing. And it is one of my favorites. But just to mention, I forgot with the kids club. The kids club's open until 10 o'clock at night. So mum and dad can actually put their children into the kids club and go and have an evening meal over in Zalara at the adult only side, to have an hour or two, to themselves, and then come back and collect the children from the kids clubs. So that's really good as well for families, where maybe mum and dad want to have that option to do so. They can do that in the daytime as well. A lot of parents will maybe put the kids in here for an hour, quickly go over to Zalara, grab a cocktail at the swim up bar, and then come back and get the children. But it just means it's really flexible and really easy, and it gives time for mum and dad to have that romantic evening meal over on the adult side if they wanted to. So this is obviously for UK agents, because that's what I personally look after. So just to let you know where you can book our resorts, obviously you'll recognise the familiar names there from our B2B partners. So hopefully you can use some of those. You'll find all of our resorts with these partners. And then on to Playa Rewards. So this is our agent incentive platform. So those listening in from the US and Canada, your equivalent of this is Agent Cash Plus. So hopefully you've heard of that, but we will put the details in the follow-up for everybody. If you haven't signed up, please do, because it literally is the one-stop shop for everything Playa. You'll get access to all of the hotel videos, the fact sheets, the images, access to all of the other training that we do and what's going on. You'll see the incentives first. And so it's just really good to be a member and to know what's going on. But not only that, we actually incentivize you for logging your bookings with us. So as soon as you've made a booking, you need to remember to log into your Playa Rewards account, log it in the system. And as soon as your guest has checked in, we will reward your account with Playa points. And it's completely up to you what you'd like to do with them. You can turn them into cash rewards, or you can convert them into free night stays and come and stay with us and experience these resorts for yourself. And just a couple of incentives at the moment. So this again is for UK agents, but we've got a bit of a promotion at the moment where we're hosting a VIP day at London's Pub in the Park. So all you need to do is make a booking through TUI. So obviously a lot of you can package through TUI. So you need to make a booking through them between now and the 7th of June for our Hilton Rose Hall, Jewel Palm Beach or Hilton Laramana properties. And one booking will get you entry into winning that VIP ticket for a day with us at this amazing event. And on top of that, any bookings that you do make through TUI for Hilton Rose Hall and Jewel Palm Beach will be giving you double rewards. So you can earn points so quickly. To put that into perspective, a 14-night booking could land you 4 free nights. So definitely bear that in mind. Certainly if you wanted to come and stay with us, we're always looking at ways that we can incentivize you, and we always want you to come and visit us as well. So if you're in the destinations and you can't stay, reach out to me anyway, ask for a day pass, we'll get it sorted because we would love for you to experience our wonderful properties. And that is all from me. Thank you very much. Back over to you, Sarah.
Thank you very much, Jade. Sorry. So Zara is unfortunately unable to meet us today. She's been called into an urgent meeting. So she sends her apologies, but she will send details of the hotel, and if you've got any further questions you can reach out to her. Irina's had to run off. You can imagine at the moment with the floods and everything, she's got a lot of things that she's taking care of, so she's left me her question, so I can ask you that. Jade, we do have quite a few questions for you in the Q&As that's come up. So everybody, well, lots of people, Linda, Olu, and Julia are all asking for the videos. So would you be able to send those out with follow-ups? I think you wowed everybody.
Yeah, we have an amazing media gallery. So yeah, I will put that in the follow-up so that everybody can access them.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, so Vanessa said, Playa, I've got a group going to Hyatt Ziva in Jamaica in June. How can we make contact with the hotel directly? It's been difficult so far. So can you put her in contact with them?
I can, but I think I'd need to know if that was a UK or US agent. We have very different group policies between the different markets. If it's a group in general, in order to have a group rate, you need to book 39 rooms or more with Playa. That's across the board for everyone. So if it was not 39 rooms or more, it would not qualify for a group rate, and it would be something you need to just book in your systems. So I think we just need to find out.
She's booked it already. She's got some questions that she wants to ask, or she wants to make some
okay, I heard that wrong.
So would you, if I think,
yeah, I think the best one for that is to put her in contact with me, and then I can help her with everything she needs. That'll be the easiest way for that one.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Margaret also wants a copy of the Ziva video. Sending that out, Margaret. Can agents book butlers for the day as a gift for clients, or does this arrangement have to take place at the resort?
Ever pre-booked it, but it isn't to say that we can't. We're instructed to say that it can be done when they arrive, but I think if you wanted to add it on as a little treat for your customers, I can't see why that would be an issue. I will find that out from the concierge team.
Super, thank you very much. Jacqueline has asked, do you have any fam trips going, which would lead us on to many fam trips that you have on offer?
Yeah, so we are, so for UK agents, we will be launching an incentive shortly for some places on a Dominican Republic fam trip. So actually it is going to cover the Hyatt Ziva and Zalara Cap Cana. So we're still finalising the details on that, but we will be launching a fam trip competition for Dominican Republic. Yes.
Super, and I think the guys in the States, they do a lot of fam trips as well. So the best way to get places on the trips is to do your bookings, log your bookings, agentcashplus.com for the US, Canada market, and for playerrewards.co.uk for Europe and the UK. That's your best ways. So next question, to obtain a day pass, should you be in one of the resort areas, or is it if you're staying in another hotel, you can arrange it as well?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter where you are. If you're committed to coming to our property to see it, then we will take care of that for you. You just need to request that through me or your retrospective business development manager, depending on where you are, and then we will get it all arranged for you.
Super, and you're going to send out the list anyway of the BDMs, aren't you, on your follow-up?
Sure, yeah.
Good. Is there an entry point that the age is checked before Ziva guests are allowed entry into Zalara?
Yes, so there is a checkpoint, and that is checked. And the way they control that is they have the rooming list. They have the rooming list obviously for everybody that's in those rooms. So if you're trying to cross over and there's not an adult, you know, on that reservation, or I don't know how to explain that. I've got my words jumbled now. They know by the rooming list essentially. And if somebody, the child age is actually on that rooming list as well. So it wouldn't be that someone's trying to go over with mum and dad and they think, oh, do they look young enough? Do they not? Because they will know the age because it will be on the booking, if that makes sense. It's all controlled by a room number.
Super.
So if they look at room 317, they'll, yeah, does that make sense? I'm not sure. I think I said that really long-winded, but they will know straight away how old those kids are in room 317. So they will know before you cross.
They just know. It's a secret
They
magic.
know.
They know when they know.
know.
Catherine's asking, how can she take the player training? It's on playerrewards.co.uk. Catherine, are you in the US or the UK? Because I think it might be different for the US. But when you, she's in the US. So when you get your list of your BDMs, find the one that looks after the area you're in, reach out to them and ask them what they can send over, because they're the two very separate systems for Agent Cash Plus and Player Rewards. But they'll be able to help you, no problem. And it's always great to know who your contact is anyway. I think that's the end of the questions. I've gone through all the questions. I'm just making sure on chat that we're good. Okay, so Zara, don't worry, that couldn't make it from the Carlton Jumeirah Towers. She has still said that she'll give the prize. So what we'll do is I'll just have you 1 point for that. So everybody will be entered into the prize draw. So Irina, who was the first speaker who was covering Banyan Tree Dubai, she did mention this during the presentation. Her question, if everybody can go to chat and make sure that your drop down says everybody, is she mentioned about a specific room type that can fit extra beds. Can you tell me which room type it is? It's a category. Here we go. Yeah. So Kaylee, hang on, is it Kaylee? Let me just go read up. Everybody's moving around. No, Kaylee, no. It's Kim and Denise. It is the suites. All of the suites can put the extra bed in. The standard rooms don't. So Kim, you were the first person. Okay, and Jade has got an amazing question for you all today, and this is going to be very interesting, and is going to take some work from us both to figure out the winner. So Jade, what is your question?
Well, I'm definitely mixing it up today, but I didn't say this in the beginning because I lost my connection. But we'll be giving away a £50 or €50 prize or $60 depending on where you are. So make sure you've got your thinking hats on for this one. So I mentioned in the beginning that I particularly really love this property because it's something that we built from the ground up, Hyatt Zalara and Hyatt Ziva. So I didn't cover this in my presentation, but I want to know in US dollars how much it cost us to build both of these resorts. Go.
And it's not free. We wish if it was.
Definitely not free.
Hotels popping up everywhere. Oh, nobody's close so far.
So someone's asked again. So
close.
how much it cost us to build both of these properties from the ground up in US dollars?
Hang on, Gail.
It's moving too fast.
You just need to scroll to Gail DeClaren.
It's not letting me move up because you're all so fast now. Did you see it, Sarah? Because I can't see.
He's got the exact figure, 215 million.
Okay, so yes, well done.
You must have covered this before.
No, never. So yeah, the answer is $215 million. So I just wanted to ask that, but for you guys to realise how much we invested in these properties, in building them in that luxury 5-star way that we have.
And for all of you saying 20 million, tut, tut, tut.
Yeah, I wish, yeah, 20 million for 2 hotels would be amazing.
So when the rates are as they are, you understand why, because hotels take a big investment in not just the structure, but also the staffing and everything else that goes with it. So yeah, 215 million. Was that including the land? Or was that excluding? That would have just been the property, wouldn't it? So you'd have had to have bought the land as well.
That was just building the property, yeah.
Yeah.
So a massive investment for us.
Super amazing. Well done, Gail. You have the exact answer. So thank you very, very much. So I will let everybody know tomorrow who the winner is. I'll put you all in the magic wheel. Kim and Gail, you have your 10 extra points to everybody else. Thank you to Jade and to Arena for the time today coming on, and apologies once again for Zara. She will send you a follow-up with details of a hotel. If you have any questions, you can reach out to her. And we do have some videos that I can send you the link for of a presentation that she's done before, because I know a lot of you from the US would have been coming on to see the hotel in London. So a big thank you, everybody. Remembering as well, the hotels are trade friendly, wanting to work with you. So it's much appreciated you send whatever bookings their way that you can. Jade, thank you once again. Hope you don't freeze again in cold Belfast.
No. No, thank you so much for having me, and hopefully I've inspired you to look at our beautiful Hyatt Cap Cana resort. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you all soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.